Hey y'all, welcome back to BrowTab BSchool. It has been a hot minute since I've been on here recording a video for you, but I am back, and as always, I am Alex, and today we're going to talk about where I've been. This journal is full, and that may not sound, put that down, that may not sound crazy to anyone. It may not sound crazy to you if you are a journaler, but to me, it's very different. And I've never been someone to write thoughts and feelings down. Even as a kid, I never had a diary. I never had that dear diary. I would try, but it was never my thing. So that is a huge part of where I've been in this story I want to share with you today. So back in March, however long ago that was, I came across this podcast called The Manifestation Babe. And I had followed this girl for a little while, but never really paid attention to her. But at that time, when I came across her Instagram post to listen to this podcast, I went and listened to it. It really hit home to me. What she was saying was almost felt like it was targeted at how I was feeling at the moment, and just really, really clicked with me. Now, what she was sharing wasn't a brand new concept, wasn't anything new. I had heard it all before. I had read it in books, I'd heard it on other podcasts. My husband had even tried to turn me on to these mindsets, these manifestations, these meditations as well. But just the way she was sharing it that day, that specific day that I ended up there, really clicked. And who knows why, who knows if that was meant to be for that date, that I was really ready to accept this change and make these changes in my life. So brings me back to the journal. I started doing basically everything that she suggested. I started journaling, I started meditating, I started visualizing, I started working on learning how to manifest and practicing gratitude. And obviously I'm new to this, but it worked. At least I can say it seemed to have worked already. My mindset shifted. I was calmer, I was more relaxed, I was more in control of my emotions, which ended up being something that I truly needed for the changes that me and my husband, we made in our life this summer, which is the reason why I haven't been here since June. Break it down really quick for y'all. We decided to sell our house, which sold really, really quickly in that process. My baby puppy, Miley, hurt both of her back legs and was not able to walk for a small period of time and never fully recovered from that. We bought our new house. We were homeless for 2 weeks and had to live with my parents. Finally moved into our place, had not drama with that, but just the standards of moving, which I totally forgot was a thing because we hadn't moved for like 9 years. Started to get settled in our house, and then we had to put the love of my entire life, my whole world, Miley, down really, really suddenly. And this video is not meant to be a downer. This video is meant to be really inspirational. That's the word, inspirational in that sense. Is if I had never come across what I came across in March, if I never put these changes into my life, first of all the craziness of the summer would have probably beat me down way more than it did. And then the final situation of losing my whole world, my baby puppy, would have destroyed me. And not to say that I wasn't a mess, not to say that I'm not still a little bit of a mess about it, but I've definitely come out a lot further than I think I would have if I hadn't have found these concepts, these life-altering methods to live by. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for being here today, finally feeling motivated enough to come on here and share this with you guys, to feel motivated to be getting back to a regular routine, to be feeling fully settled in our new home. This is a new little recording space. It's not fully set up yet, but I really wanted to get on here today and share this with you. Other happy news, we did get a new little puppy. Her name is Montana, so that we had to share our love with and fill our home with love and fun. So very, very happy for that, and happy to be able to share that. Back to the beginning, back to this journal that I said I was proud of, that wasn't crazy for everyone, but for me, it was really important. And why am I sharing this on a business YouTube channel? Well, I have two reasons for you. Of course, I'm always going to leave you with some business insights, some business advice, some business tips. So other than wanting to come on here and update you as to where I've been, what's been going on with my life since the last video came out in June, which is like 4 months ago, I have 2 pieces of business advice to share that I learned through this whole process. Number 1, mindset is crucial. So find a way to control your mindset and to think about what is important to you, important to your business, and focus on that and not let anything derail you, because life is going to try to derail you. But if you are focused and you are in control of your mindset, you're going to get through it. And number 2, which is probably the biggest business tip that I took away from this, is there's room for all of us. And I know I've said this before in multiple ways. We talk about sharing your edge in the BrowTab online course, in some of these YouTube videos, and there's room for all of us because you are unique and you can only do it the way you do it. Nobody else can do it like you. But how this came about from this whole process of me sharing this with you guys is the way the Manifestation Babe shared these topics that are not new. They're not new. These are ancient topics. They've been around forever. It really clicked with me. So the way she shared it worked for me as opposed to listening to somebody else who was sharing it in a different way. So this can go for your business as well. Just because you're offering brows and someone 2 blocks down is also offering brows doesn't mean that you guys both can't be super, super successful, because you're doing it your way, she's doing it her way, and you guys aren't competing with each other because you can't be the same. There's room for all of us, and we all have something special to share, and to share whatever it is in our unique way. So those are my 2 tips, business takeaways, my sharing of where I have been all summer. I also feel like my recording skills are a little bit rusty, so sorry about that. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be able to be sharing with you again, to be offering business tips, to be back on YouTube. So thank you for watching today. Thank you for waiting for me to be back, and I will be back with more business videos soon.